The middle way, finding balance in life. The concept of the middle way, Majjhima Padapada, is one of the most profound teachings of the Buddha, offering a path of moderation, wisdom, and balance. It is the antidote to extremes, whether indulgence or self-denial, and leads to a life of clarity, peace, and true fulfillment. In a world that often pushes us toward excess or deprivation, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal aspirations, the middle way serves as a guiding principle for harmonizing all aspects of life. This teaching is not about mediocrity, but about walking the path of wisdom and equilibrium. This article will explore the deep significance of the middle way, its relevance in modern life, and practical steps to cultivate balance in our daily experiences. 1. The origins of the middle way. The middle way was first introduced by the Buddha after his enlightenment. Having experienced both extremes of luxury and severe asceticism, he realized that neither path led to true liberation. Small blue diamond: the two extremes. Self-indulgence. Before his awakening, Prince Siddhartha lived in opulence, shielded from suffering. Despite having everything, wealth, luxury, and comfort, he felt empty and unfulfilled. He realized that material abundance did not equate to true happiness. Self-mortification. Leaving his palace, he subjected himself to extreme austerities, fasting, meditating in harsh conditions, and renouncing all physical comfort. However, rather than bringing enlightenment, these hardships only weakened his body and mind. After nearly dying from self-imposed starvation, Siddhartha accepted a simple meal from a village girl, realizing that self-denial was just another extreme. It was in this moment that he discovered the middle way, a path of mindful moderation, where one neither clings to pleasure nor rejects all comfort. Small blue diamond example: imagine an individual pursuing financial success so obsessively that they sacrifice relationships, health, and personal happiness. On the other hand, another person may reject ambition entirely, choosing a life of deprivation but struggling with insecurity and unfulfilled potential. The middle way teaches that true fulfillment lies between these two extremes, pursuing success while maintaining balance, purpose, and well-being. Small blue diamond reflection: where in your life do you lean toward excess? Where do you practice extreme avoidance? 2. The middle way and the Noble Eightfold Path. The middle way is intricately connected to the Noble Eightfold Path, which serves as a practical framework for leading a balanced and meaningful life. It provides clear guidance on how to cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline to achieve a harmonious and enlightened existence. Small blue diamond: the Eightfold Path. 1. Right view: seeing life with wisdom and clarity, free from illusions. Understanding that everything is impermanent and that attachment leads to suffering helps us navigate life with greater awareness. 2. Right intention: cultivating intentions of compassion, non-attachment, and truth. When our thoughts are rooted in kindness and wisdom, our actions follow suit. 3. Right speech: speaking kindly, truthfully, and without harm. Avoiding gossip, harsh words, or deception fosters trust and harmony in our relationships. 4. Right action: living ethically, without causing harm to others or ourselves. This includes practicing non-violence, honesty, and respect for all beings. 5. Right livelihood: earning a living in a way that aligns with integrity and kindness. Choosing a career that does not exploit or harm others ensures that our work contributes positively to the world. 6. Right effort: avoiding extremes of laziness or overexertion, cultivating balanced discipline. Effort should be steady and sustainable, not forced or neglected. 7. Right mindfulness: staying present without attachment to the past or future. Cultivating awareness of thoughts, emotions, and sensations allows us to respond skillfully rather than react impulsively. 8. Right concentration: developing deep focus and inner stillness. Meditation and contemplation help quiet the mind, leading to greater clarity and peace. Each of these steps embodies the spirit of balance, avoiding harmful excesses and deficiencies. When practiced together, they form a holistic approach to living with wisdom, compassion, and stability. Small blue diamond example: consider someone who practices mindfulness, right mindfulness, but lacks discipline in their daily routine, right effort. They may feel peaceful during meditation but struggle with procrastination or inconsistency in their work. Similarly, a person who is highly disciplined but lacks mindfulness may become rigid or overly stressed. The middle way encourages us to develop each aspect of the Eightfold Path in harmony, ensuring that we cultivate a well-rounded and fulfilling life. Small blue diamond reflection. Which areas of the Eightfold Path do you struggle with most? How can you bring more balance into your practice? 3. The middle way in daily life. The middle way is not just a philosophical concept, it is a practical guide to a more peaceful, fulfilling life. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with extremes: workaholism versus burnout, materialism versus minimalism, indulgence versus deprivation. The middle way helps us navigate these challenges by cultivating harmony between effort and surrender. Small blue diamond: balancing work and rest. Overworking leads to stress and exhaustion, while laziness causes stagnation. The middle way teaches us to work with purpose but also rest with intention. Example: a business executive who works 80-hour weeks may achieve financial success but risk health problems and broken relationships. A person who avoids responsibility altogether may struggle with a lack of purpose. A balanced approach allows for both ambition and well-being. Small blue diamond relationships. Clinging to people out of neediness creates suffering, while avoiding relationships entirely leads to loneliness. The middle way encourages healthy, non-possessive connections. Example: a person who depends entirely on their partner for happiness may experience insecurity and fear of loss. On the other hand, someone who isolates themselves to avoid emotional pain may miss the joy of meaningful relationships. Practicing love without attachment brings greater peace. Small blue diamond: materialism versus minimalism. Wealth and possessions are not inherently bad, but attachment to them causes suffering. The middle way teaches mindful ownership without greed. Example: a person obsessed with luxury may never feel satisfied, while someone who rejects material needs entirely may struggle with insecurity. Appreciating material comforts without over-identifying with them allows for a healthier relationship with wealth. Small blue diamond reflection: where in your life are you imbalanced? How can you cultivate moderation? 4. Overcoming the extremes of desire and aversion. At the heart of suffering are attachment, desire, and aversion, resistance. The middle way teaches us to move beyond both. Small blue diamond: desire, the belief that I'll be happy when I get X. The pursuit of endless pleasure, whether in food, relationships, or achievements, often leads to dissatisfaction. Example: a person constantly seeking validation through social media may never feel truly fulfilled because their happiness is dependent on external approval. The middle way teaches us to cultivate self-acceptance instead. Small blue diamond: aversion, the belief that I'll be happy when I avoid Y. Running from discomfort, emotions, or challenges prevents growth and true contentment. Example: someone who avoids difficult conversations out of fear of confrontation may struggle with unresolved conflicts. Practicing emotional resilience and open communication allows for healthier relationships. By embracing equanimity, we stop chasing pleasure or avoiding pain, and instead, we experience life as it is. This does not mean we become indifferent, but rather that we develop the wisdom to navigate both joy and hardship without becoming overly attached to either. Small blue diamond reflection: do you tend to chase pleasure or avoid discomfort? How can you bring more acceptance into your life? 5. Cultivating the middle way through mindfulness. The practice of mindfulness is key to following the middle way. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our cravings and resistances without being controlled by them. It allows us to experience life with greater clarity and presence, helping us break free from reactive habits. Small blue diamond: techniques to cultivate balance. Mindful breathing: observing the breath helps center the mind and brings awareness to the present moment. Each inhale and exhale is an opportunity to reset and refocus. Meditation: sitting in silence teaches us to witness extremes without reacting. Meditation helps cultivate a non-judgmental awareness of thoughts and emotions. Daily awareness, checking in with our habits, emotions, and thought patterns helps us recognize imbalances before they take control. Gratitude practice, shifting focus from what we lack to what we have, fosters contentment and reduces attachment to material desires. Small blue diamond example: imagine someone who constantly checks their phone for notifications, seeking external validation. Through mindfulness, they become aware of this habit and gradually shift towards appreciating real-life interactions without dependence on digital distractions. Mindfulness transforms everyday activities into opportunities for inner balance. Walking, eating, speaking, and even listening can all be done with greater awareness, fostering a more centered and harmonious way of living. Small blue diamond reflection: what mindfulness practices help you stay balanced? How can you incorporate them into your routine? 6. The ultimate goal: inner freedom. The middle way is not just about balance, it is a path to liberation from suffering. By avoiding extremes, we free ourselves from the constant push and pull of desires, fears, and societal expectations. This freedom is not about rejecting life's experiences, but rather learning to engage with them without becoming ensnared by attachment or aversion. Small blue diamond: how the middle way leads to inner freedom. We no longer seek happiness in external things. Instead of relying on material possessions, social status, or fleeting pleasures, we find contentment within. We develop deep inner stability. Whether faced with success or failure, joy or sorrow, our sense of peace remains unshaken. We live with wisdom, compassion, and serenity. By understanding that everything is impermanent, we approach life with openness and equanimity. Small blue diamond example: consider someone who spends their life chasing financial success, believing that wealth will bring lasting happiness. Even after achieving their goals, they still feel unfulfilled and set their sights on even greater riches. In contrast, another person may choose to reject all material wealth, believing that asceticism is the key to peace. The middle way teaches us that true inner freedom comes not from having everything or giving up everything, but from non-attachment to both wealth and deprivation. Small blue diamond reflection: what does true freedom mean to you? How can the middle way help you find it? Conclusion: the middle way is a timeless teaching, as relevant today as it was over 2,500 years ago. It offers a path of wisdom, moderation, and peace, guiding us toward a life of fulfillment without excess or deprivation. By embracing mindfulness, ethical living, and self-awareness, we can walk this path with clarity, resilience, and joy. Folded hands, may you find balance, wisdom, and true peace through the middle way.